We need opening credits now, like American Night Owl has opening credits now. It's really fun.
Nathan.
It's good to see you, buddy.
You too, man. Cheers to you.
Just like the basement.
Just like the basement, baby. Bye.
See you on the other side.
Indeed.
The disco is open for business. It already looks like some tie-dyes are going to be made tonight in the disco. Looks like some live painting. Is that Anthony Bourdain? I believe it is. Yeah, keep the animations coming in the Discord chat. I love playing with these so much. I'll try to keep a good eye on them. Oh yeah. Perfect. What's that dog sound like? Beach ball. Come on, computer. You got this. You got this. No sweat. No sweat. You got this. Upcycle, hey there. Magpie, good to see you. Can't wait to watch you work. Love it, love it. birthday. Oh my goodness. We have a birthday. We have a birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Molly of Psycho. My poor computer is crawling. Got the beach ball here. That's alright, apparently I'm a dancing bean. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm a dancing bean. It is a birthday party up in here. I'll tell you what. Woo! smells a flower, goes looking for that flower, wants to be where such a flower grows. So he climbs down his tower, and there's a little shower, but he doesn't mind, it feels good on his toes. He crosses over the river, he crosses over the road, he crosses over, walks along the garden rows. And to the lady he does give her a smile and a nod. He says, I'll bring you back the flower, I suppose. The kind lady looks a little strange, but there's no time to explain. He crosses over several other meadows, and when he can go no longer, the scent is even stronger. Oh, the most beautiful anyone knows. started working again. Yes, we got this. Music heals. You couldn't slap the smile off my face. Oh, I can't wait to see. I can't wait. rose. In the morning he sees, awake he believes, that flower growing out of his nose. 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 Flower growing out of his nose. some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, no, hard times still going on. Thanks to the cheap walls of some of these motels, I hear these conversations, most of which I never would retell. Oh, but it doesn't feel that far away when you hear somebody say, go to hell.
Ain't that right?
I asked the weatherman, he didn't know what was up. Whoa. The boss man told the doorman, sorry man, can't pay you to keep it shut. Just then the optimist chimed in and said, hey, at least we got this half-empty cup. Yeah, we all knew hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, we all know hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, no, hard times still going on. Sweethearts, Lord, Lord, how they could love. They had quite a fling until the night King Midas lost his touch. After that, everything King Midas touched just basically stayed the way it was. I got 3 friends in prison now, you can count them. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 friends in prison, count them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can say there's justice, just don't say it to me. I know hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, no, hard times still going on. Go ahead. Said this song would ever end. Down at the food line last night, there's having a sale on hand. And I stood in line waiting on mine, I swear behind 5 other men. One was young, had a minimum wage job. One was about to retire, just got laid off. just some old folk song. Yeah, we all knew hard times. Ain't just some old folk song. Two more. Yeah, we all knew hard times. Just some old folk song. We all knew hard times. Ain't just some old folk song. You know hard times is still going on. so good. Happy birthday, it's a birthday party. Happy birthday, it's a birthday party. It's a birthday party, 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 it's a birthday party. I love what you're making in the disco. Look at that. That's Anthony Bourdain, isn't it? Look at that. That's Anthony Tie-dyes. Tie-dyes galore. Tie-dyes galore.
So cool.
Tie-dyes galore. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Hippie fiasco.
House hum. Make it stop.
Make it hot.
Hot sauce.
We have tacos. We have hot sauce.
Yeah, you can eat this. This is great. This is edible. This is good.
That's very good.
Yes, this one is good as well. Next is Red Ghost. Is it time? Will we face our fear?
I'm ready to face my fear of hot chocolate.
It's hot chocolate. It's the chocolate Trinidad Maruga Scorpion.
I'm really afraid of scorpions.
Enjoy with caution.
Just a drop.
Smoky, earthy, and searing hot. It's good.
It's good. It tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
It's real hot. Woo.
Ooh. Mmm. Thanks, Taos, and thanks, Nathan, for the hot sauce. And make it stop. Really though, this is really hot. It's good though, real good.
House hum. Make it stop. Hot sauce. House hum.
Make it hot.
If you're so unhappy, why don't you do what you came here to do? Play all of these cards, but not the aces that were dealt to you. I see the loneliest face have to move. Gonna have to move. It's gonna be trouble in the house of fools. Gonna have to leave. Gonna have to leave. It's gonna be trouble in the house of thieves. They don't wanna help me to be. That's more to do with you than they have to.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cosmic magpie tie-dyes are everything. Tie-dyeing is when you fold, twist, pleat, crumple fabric, bind it with string or rubber bands, then apply dyes. This ancient process is not only alive and thriving today, but has evolved over time. And now, pioneers of the craft, Cosmic Magpie Tie-Dyes is bringing the mind-blowing, beautiful results directly to you. Choose from the brilliant collection of already made masterpieces, each one of a kind. Visit their Etsy store and let the perfect one choose you. You can also send them stuff to tie-dye for you. Any light-colored 100% or high percentage cotton or other natural fibers can be tied and dyed. Go from this to this. Go to Etsy now and visit Cosmic Magpie Tie-Dye and get you yours.
I walked down to the Stanislaus with my troubles on my sleeve. Little children running all around, yeah, I knew I had to leave. I had to go to find a rock upon which I could stand, for to remember how to pray that blood off of my hands. I looked between my feet there, where I was seated riverside. Could not believe just what I saw. I was sure my eyes had lied. For all my tears had turned to diamonds, all my troubles turned to dust. My four fingers formed into a chord, and they turned my doubts to trust. heart lie there on the ground. She sang the sweetest song. And now as long as I'm alive, I get to sing along. A brand new heart lie there on the ground. She sang the sweetest song. And now as long as I'm alive, I get to sing along. Ferry annual pumpkin roll, year 2016. I was nursing a terrible hangover with my friend Shug and Willie T. All right, thank you.
Hippie fiasco.
Let us return now to Nathan's land and Hippie Fiasco rides again television headquarters. Tonight, the whole other.
A couple minutes.
Sure.
Here they are. Nathan Moore, Lex Park, the whole other. What key is this? Big hand. A minor, G minor.
We could go to A. Let's do it in A. Does that work for you? Just because we were in G earlier.
That's all.
What about F?
F. in the mirror, just staring back at me like a clown that wasn't funny. Red like a warning, couldn't make it any clearer. I cannot run from me. Keep following me around, keep chasing myself down, coast to coast, town to town, lost and found, lost and found. Keep following me around, keep chasing myself down, coast to coast, town to town, lost and found, lost and found. Dip my head in a creek of coffee, wash my eyes in a stream of nicotine. And on the sidewalk, all my words fight like dogs around my feet. And I thought, is this not the dream? Could these dogs be my offering? I always thought we'd fly like winged birds and lift me far up off this street. But I keep following me around, keep chasing myself down, coast to coast, town to town, lost and found, lost and found. Keep following me around, keep chasing myself down, coast to coast, town to town, lost and found, lost and found.
The first stage in the realization of piece of music is to construct the individual sounds that we're going to use.
I thought I saw an eagle far above your city lights. My one true lover through the window of the opposite train. To an outlaw, nothing's legal. You don't always get to pick your fights. I've been working undercover, trying to catch that part of me to blame. I keep following me around, chasing myself down, coast to coast, town to town, lost and found, lost and found. Keep following me around, keep chasing myself down, coast to coast, town to town, lost and found, lost and found. Keep following me around, keep chasing myself down, coast to coast, town to town, lost and found, lost and found. Keep following me around, keep chasing myself down, coast to coast, town to town, lost and found, lost and found, found, lost and found, lost and found, lost and found, found, lost and found, lost and found, lost and found. somebody out there in the chat, pick a letter between A and G. A and G. First letter in the chat. First one. Oh, we got an F. We got an F. F was first. That's what I said. Man of my word. We could try. Anyone we could try.
I'm here for it.
Anyone we could try. Hear that lonesome whippoorwill, sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Did you ever see a robin weep when leaves begin to die? That means he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Silence of a purple star lights up the purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. One more verse. Did you ever see a robin weep when leaves begin to die? The moon just went behind a cloud to hide its face and cry. Did you ever know a night so long when time goes crawling by? Means he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so low.
got inside the craft and looked around and began to understand how the craft was operated, and finally grasped the whole project as a whole, as what we were doing, the fact that we weren't building this thing, we were trying to find out how it was made, we were back engineering it. When I first got to look inside the craft, got to look inside the craft, you walk in there and it feels as if you shouldn't be there. I know that sounds kind of corny, but it's not an exciting feeling. It's not an exciting feeling. It brings feeling. It brings feeling.
The show goes out to Anthony Bourdain. The show goes out to Esco, Exo, Cristo. Cosmic Magpie, Tie-Dyes. Everybody out there watching, dancing at home, feeling the music, pushing us on, egging us on. Oh. asked for it. Oh, man. We will be right back. Quick little plug though, I got a great text from Al Howard earlier today.
Oh, fun.
And he wants to get another one of the ones we wrote together going. But he also shared a review. He's been getting some great press lately. He was on Kelly Clarkson recently, and this wonderful review in the, what was it? The Solitary Genius of Alfred Howard. I can attest to that. That's not even exaggerating. It's a great review of his work, but one of the author's favorite cuts was a song called His Story that Al and I wrote together. His words, my music.
That's so cool.
He says, his story never fails to choke me up on an old school country song about an estranged father brought to life by Nathan Moore's ruggedly smooth voice. Gun to my head, this might be my favorite song from the Alfred Howard Writes Project. That's pretty crazy because he's done 62 so far, on his way to 100. 38 more songs to go. He's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. We've been cheering him on every step of the way, and unbelievable songs have been the result of this project. He writes 2 songs a week, friends sing them, he's always writing lyrics. Unbelievable. Solitary Genius of Alfred Howard. 38 more songs to go to 200. I mean to 100.
Wow.
So cool. Folks, we will be right back to wrap this up. There's a leaving song around here somewhere. Thank you so much for watching tonight and for having fun out there. Appreciate you.
Hippie fiasco.
How do I pick who I collaborate with? It's funny, man. A lot of folks I met at High Sierra when we used to play there like 10, 15 years ago. Me and Nathan Moore wrote about 13, 14 songs together. I was just a big Nathan Moore fan, If you guys don't know Nathan Moore, check him out. Man, he's got a record on Spotify, Dear Puppeteer, so good. I listen to it all the time. It's funny, like getting to work with cats you're like a fan of, and like I'm like gushing to him about how dope his record is. But it's cool that he was all aboard, man. I'd send him some lyrics, he'd send me back a song, usually like that night or the next day. I don't think he sleeps, because I get man, he's on East Coast time, and I'd already be asleep by the time he sent me something. Yeah.
The mercury rises like a summer in flames, and the symptom of fever is all that remains. I feel the short breath of another man's pain, of a mother who weeps through the night. And an ocean of tears can't undo the embers of a moment in amber. We all will remember when the wind blew in, a tempest of tempers, and the truth was exposed in the light. You won't wear a mask, but a hood's not constricting. I refresh the feed because the news is addicting, and 20/20 vision is a blinding affliction. Can you see by the light of the fire? Because it's all still burning in the morning edition, and the talking heads speak, but I can't really listen, and the leader breathes gasoline speeches at friction, and there's no consequence for these lives. And my lungs are collapsing, it's so hard to breathe, and his lungs were collapsed by the weight of policemen. We're stuck in a trap in this antique machine built on our sweat and our blood. Because we're standing knee-deep in the quicksand history. If we don't turn around, this is how it will be. Must the forest be ash before you need trees? Can we turn this around with our love? Because we all breathe the same air, and I feel ashamed here, and only love can pull us through the dark. And if it's one, it's everyone, someone's daughter, someone's son. Etch their name into my breaking heart.
The memory rising like a summer in flames. The symptom of fever is all that remains. I feel the short breath of another man's pain, of a mother who weeps through the night. An ocean of tears can't undo the embers of a moment in amber. We all will remember when the wind blew in a tempest of tempers and the truth was exposed to the light. We all breathe the same air, and I feel ashamed. Here only love can pull us through the dark. And if it's one, it's everyone. Someone's daughter, someone's son. Etch their name into my breaking heart. Won't wear a mask, but a hood's not constricting. I refresh the feed, cause the news is addicting. And 20/20 vision is a blinding affliction. Can you see by the light of the fire? Cause it's all still burning in the morning edition. And the talking heads speak, but I can't really listen. And the leader breathes gasoline speeches at friction. And there's no consequence for the liars. And we all breathe the same air, and I feel ashamed. Here only love can pull us through the dark. And if it's one, it's everyone. Someone's daughter, someone's son. Etch their name into my breaking heart. It's so hard to breathe, and his lungs were collapsed by the weight of policemen. We're stuck in a trap of this antique machine, built on our sweat and our blood. Cause we're standing knee deep in quicksand history. If we don't turn around, this is how it will be. Must the forest be ash before you need the trees? Can we turn this around with our love? Cause we all breathe the same air, and I feel ashamed. Here only love can pull us through the dark. And if it's one, it's everyone. Someone's daughter, someone's son. Etch their name into my breaking heart.
Hey, Mom.
Willie Nelson?
Guess what we're going to do?
What? Alfred? Are you serious?
Yeah. We're going
want to see Willie Nelson right now.
Are you serious, Alfred?
Yeah.
I just said, is this the theater we went to that time? Are you sure, honey?
Yeah. I've been keeping this secret for a minute. Gotcha, bitch. I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
I can trace the reason why the water's high this season, why a humid wind was breathing down my back. Seems my father's breath was fading, and I knew that death would claim him, 'cause every film we saw would fade to black. It was time to fill the tank up, fill the coffee cup to drink up, grab an atlas and sketch out a path. Tend to take the road less traveled, wish I heard his voice as gravel one last time, but it unraveled before that. By the crickets and cicadas in the thickets with the neighbors, keeping distance as we walked down to his grave. Till the night was dark as ravens, and the cigarette was saving me with silhouettes of smoke for anxious graves. I loved him, yeah, I loved him, and I never saw the mirror before now. I didn't know him, I didn't need to. When history repeats, it speaks so loud. Complicated than anyone who made it, with their mother's love adjacent all their life. I listened to the stories as I fell into my 40s, and I stirred a nest of hornets in the night. Place a stone down for my father, drop of blood into the water. One more lamb escaped the slaughter of this land. It's back to California, where the desert rose has thorns. You had to prick your thumb and write a farewell with your hand. I loved him, yeah, I loved him, and I never saw the mirror before now. I didn't know him, I didn't need to. When history repeats, it speaks so loud. When history repeats, it speaks so loud.
All right, y'all, it's time to share a gem I found on the interwebs I don't want you to miss. This is what I'm liking. It's true, 2020 wasn't a great year, even a good one, but there were many people who made the best of it. Take Alfred Howard, a musician from San Diego. He challenged himself to write 100 songs in a year, and he's well on his way. And this is hardly a solo act. He's actually collaborating with a master watercolor painter who's inspired him his whole life, his mama. Check out their work. Beautiful song, beautiful paint. I was just like, what? Let's get these amazing artists in here. What's up, Alfred? What's up, Marion?
Hey, what's up, Kelly? How are you doing?
You're the most talented family ever. That's how I'm doing. That's how you're doing, actually. That was beautiful. I love this song. I love the artwork. I was like, I wanted coffee, and I wanted to be like reading a book. It all felt very nice with a glass of wine, maybe not coffee. But how did this all start?
Oh, thank you so much. So before the pandemic, I was in 5 bands. I was writing lyrics for 8 bands. I'm a songwriter, lyricist, and all of a sudden, all of that was gone. So for the first time in like 20 years, I had some downtime for a minute. So I decided to challenge myself to write 100 songs with different artists from all across the country. I put out 2 songs a week, and I wanted to add a beautiful visual element. So I looked to my mom, who's been like my biggest creative inspiration my entire life. She's an amazing person, single parent, raised me on her own with her art, and
wow.
I love her to death. So I brought her in, and I wish it didn't take a pandemic to get us to start this project, but I'm sure we'll be collaborating for a long time.
I mean, but way to take those lemons and make some lemonade, y'all. I was like, this is one of my favorite things I've not only seen on the show, just ever. It was so inspiring. It's so beautiful. It's awesome that it's, a son and your mama. That's so cool. And Marion, how has this experience been for you? Because this is your baby. That's so cool, writing 100 songs with a lot of different artists and just opening himself up in kind of a very, very vulnerable time for a lot of creative people worried about finances and everything.
Absolutely. It's been amazing. Once a week, Alfred sends a couple of songs over. I sit down, I read the lyrics, I listen to the music, and I get all these colors and formations in my head, and I get up and I go to the drawing table and I listen to sometimes 5 or 6 times, sometimes more. But it's just been amazing collaborating with him. I love him. I love him so much. We're so close, and this has brought us closer together. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Well, are people also, can they buy the watercolor, the paintings as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're all available on our website.
And what's that website so I can go purchase that one?
Oh my goodness, the website is alfredhowardwrites.com.
All right. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Marion and Alfred. I'm liking your post right now, and also, that's not all. We've actually partnered with Pilot G2 Pen, the go-to pen of the Kelly Clarkson Show, and they want to highlight great people expressing themselves in great ways. So they're just going to give you $1,000 for being super cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Marion's racist.
Oh, that's amazing.
Amazing, thank you.
Oh my gosh, no, expect more too, because I'm going to be purchasing some artwork. That was beautiful, buying some songs. I'm going to be doing all of it. That was so great.
Hippie Fiasco.
Let us return now to Nathan's Land at Hippie Fiasco Rides Again Television Headquarters. Tonight, the whole other. Here they are. Nathan Moore, Lex Park, the whole other. Big hand. You know what I was just thinking, Lex?
What were you just thinking, bud?
Can't wait till next Friday.
I know, already. Already. Gosh. Guilty. Every week that happens. It might be a problem. Could be a problem. For all I know. No, this is a good problem to have,
good
buddy.
Problem
Thank
to
you.
have.
Thank you for having me over here to cause problems.
Love the new logo. Lex made our new logo. How about that? Isn't that fun?
Hippie Fiasco TV.
Hippie Fiasco TV.
Are you saying TV or do you say television?
Television. TV.
I like it. Either way.
TV has the hippie TV alliteration kind of thing. Hippie Fiasco TV.
It's a lot of
happy e's.
A lot of long E vowel tones, you know.
That's nice. How about this new portal here, the new cockpit?
Hey, Coca-Cola.
This is our escape shuttle.
Can we get a sponsorship, Coca-Cola? Just like a 12-pack a month or something. No, not even. Like 6 months. We don't even drink that much.
Dear Coca-Cola.
Dear Coke.
My buddy and I
mean, I'll continue to be on camera with them.
They've been fueling the whole other magic for years.
Good old red.
I always got to, it's a big part of my night when you're on your way over, when I'm prepping your room earlier in the day. Oh, the Coca-Cola. I got to get a Coke.
Man, I know, and it's always there. And then, you guys, you have no idea.
Every now and again, though, I got to break it to you. We're out of Cokes.
Oh, again? Okay.
No. Well, actually,
I'm on it.
There's like one left this time, but I was just saying it's a heartbreaking moment when I have to tell you that way.
Yeah. Well, no, I understand.
That was definitely one of the first times I realized how close we were getting, was when I bought Cokes at the grocery store. For Lex.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be happening soon. Let me pick these up.
Heather's like, Cokes? I'm like, for Lex.
Oh, man. I love you, buddy. It's so fun doing this.
So we were just talking during the break there, and decided to do Ramblin' Man. We've been actually working on the Ramblin' Man. Last night we were listening to you playing on Used to Be a Ramblin' Man on the project. He didn't even know this part. That
Me? I sang on it?
You didn't sing on it, but you played bass on it.
Played piano.
Yeah, and some MIDI keys.
I don't think I played bass.
Yeah, you did.
I think
we were mixing it last night.
No, dog, it was Jeff. It was Jeff from Fruition, remember?
No, I'm talking about Used to Be a Ramblin' Man.
Oh, Ramblin' Man. Sorry.
Yeah. That's the song we're about to play.
Where am I right now?
Right.
Oh, man. No. Wow, that's cool. I'd love to hear that again.
I've decided the show's the late night show has been dedicated lately to the idea that I have to, those records that I make.
Yeah.
I
do.
I get in a spell and I make a little record and I come up with a cover and I give it a title. And I burn a copy for my friends, and then there it is, my album. Monk.
There's the big release. I'm like,
the big release.
CD with some words written on it.
Maybe I'll put it online for like 3 weeks, and then I'll take it down, like after the bubble pops.
You do. I think you do cool album artwork.
Thank you.
There are, you take certain angles with different ones, and so that's kind of cool that you do that.
Graphic designer, engineer, producer,
videographer.
It's like I was saying the other night, somebody asked me how many instruments I could play. I was like, I can play every instrument ever made.
Yeah.
Terribly.
Actually, if you have to plug it in or something to eventually, if you have to plug it in to use it, I can slay it, basically. Nathan Moore, ladies and gentlemen.
Ba-dum-bum.
Whether it's a camera or a guitar or a console or a keyboard or a screwdriver, he's your man.
We have actually all those things within arm's reach.
I was trying to picture what on the other side of the wall there.
We can prove
real quick. Teddy bear.
But
he's there for it.
But the the punchline to my joke was horribly. I can play every instrument in the world terribly.
Yeah.
Really poorly, but all of them. I'm like a terrible prodigy.
Well, but think about how fun that is. I mean, it's got to be fun to be an absolute beast on one instrument, but it's so fun to just try all the things. Certainly not time to get virtuoso on everything. Unless you're like Jacob Collier, you should look into him. Write that one down there on a little scratch pad.
Kids these days can play everything.
Jacob Collier, y'all. Yes, Jacob Collier.
I see kids just online sometimes that truly are doing it all, making these like super high quality videos, playing everything, mixing the music, and just like it's like whoa, evolution. God, how does this song even go? I like that. It's like a longer version normal, but it's nice. Like
I'll follow you.
quick right there. This isn't an illness. It's no strange disease. It's just stillness against a maddening breeze that carries these old songs, that's bending the trees. But I ain't going, I'm down on my knees, and it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. I used to be a rambling man. There's signs along the highway, and then there's signs along the highway. Stay and read between the lines, and you're sure to find the way. God, I love that living, that life. I swore I'd never stray. But I ain't going, no, I'm going to stay. And it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a rambling man. When you don't know where you're going or how you're getting there, you won't believe the magic that rises right out of thin air. Oh, it's hard to find that in an old rocking chair. But I ain't going, I'm a really good stop for those that dare. And it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a rambling man. is a good birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Molly of Psycho. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Molly. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Mr. President, Dr. Biden, Madam Vice President, Mr. Emhoff, Americans, and the world. When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace. in the norms and notions of what just isn't always just is. And yet the dawn is ours before we knew it. Somehow we do it. Somehow we've weathered and witnessed a nation that isn't broken, but simply unfinished. We, the successors of a country and a time where a skinny black girl descended from slaves and raised by a single mother can dream of becoming president, only to find herself reciting for one. And yes, we are far from polished, far from pristine, but that doesn't mean we are striving to form a union that is perfect. We are striving to forge our union with purpose, to compose a country committed to all cultures, colors, characters, and conditions of man. And so we lift our gazes not to what stands between us, but what stands before us. We close the divide because we know to put our future first. We must first put our differences aside. We lay down our arms so we can reach out our arms to one another. We seek harm to none and harmony for all. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true. That even as we grieved, we grew. That even as we hurt, we hoped. That even as we tired, we tried. That we'll forever be tied together, victorious. Not because we will never again know defeat, but because we will never again sow division. Scripture tells us to envision that everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. If we're to live up to our own time, then victory won't lie in the blade, but in all the bridges we've made. That is the promised glade, the hill we climb, if only we dare it, because being American is more than a pride we inherit. It's the past we step into and how we repair it. We've seen a force that would shatter our nation rather than share it, would destroy our country if it meant delaying democracy. And this effort very nearly succeeded. But while democracy can be periodically delayed, it can never be permanently defeated. In this truth, in this faith we trust, for while we have our eyes on the future, history has its eyes on us. This is the era of just redemption. We feared it at its inception. We did not feel prepared to be the heirs of such a terrifying hour, but within it we found the power to author a new chapter, to offer hope and laughter to ourselves. So, while once we asked, how could we possibly Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President, so we lift our gaze not to what stands between us, but what stands before us. We close the divide because we know to put our future first. We must first put our differences aside. We lay down our arms so we can reach out our arms to one another. We seek harm to none and harmony for all. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true. That even as we grieved, we grew. That even as we hurt, we hoped. That even as we tired, we tried. That we'll forever be tied together, victorious. Not because we will never again know defeat, but because we will never again sow division. Scripture tells us to envision that everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. If we're to live up to our own time, then victory won't lie in the blade, but in all the bridges we've made. That is the promised glade, the hill we climb if only we dare it, because being American is more than a pride we inherit. It's the past we step into and how we repair it. We've seen a force that would shatter our nation rather than share it, would destroy our country if it meant delaying democracy. And this effort very nearly succeeded. But while democracy can be periodically delayed, it can never be permanently defeated. In this truth, in this faith we trust, for while we have our eyes on the future, history has its eyes on us. This is the era of just redemption. We feared it at its inception. We did not feel prepared to be the heirs of such a terrifying hour, but within it we found the power to author a new chapter, to offer hope and laughter to ourselves. So, while once we asked, how could we possibly prevail over catastrophe? Now we assert, how could catastrophe possibly prevail over us? We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be, a country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left. With every breath from my bronze-pounded chest, we will raise this wounded world into a wondrous one. We will rise from the gold-limbed hills of the west. We will rise from the wind-swept northeast, where our forefathers first realized revolution. We will rise from the lake-rimmed cities of the Midwestern states. We will rise from the sun-baked south. We will rebuild, reconcile, and recover in every known nook of our nation, in every corner called our country. Our people, diverse and beautiful, will emerge battered and beautiful. When day comes, we step out of the shade, aflame and unafraid. The new dawn blooms as we free it. For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.